Zeophates, oxygen not included, tutorials, tips, and tricks. And welcome to everybody to another tutorials, tips, and tricks. Today we're going to go over priorities, how they work, and what the two systems are. Yes, there are two systems. The first system, which is the system that most people are probably going to be familiar with, is each interactive building or task has a world global priority. What does this mean? Well, if everything's priority 5, the dupes are just going to go around and they're going to go and work on the priority 5s. But if you turn around and set something to a priority 6, the dupes are going to go and they're going to go and take care of that priority 6 first. The higher the priority, the sooner they're going to get to it. This is for the global. The second priority system is up here. This system here is assigned per dupe. I usually, right at the start of the game, will come in here. I'm going to set attacking to very high. This means that anytime I decide to attack a mob for whatever reason, they're going to go and do it immediately. I set life support to very high. That means that they're going to go and fill any oxygen producers first, such as our oxygen diffuser. They're going to go and they're going to take care of that before anything else. And toggling is also going to be set to very high. This means if there is something that I want shut off that the dupes have to interact with or have to interact with to set something up, they're going to go and take care of that task immediately. Everything in here, the way the dupes are going to work is they're going to go from left to right along this task. But they're going to do multiple passes. The first pass they're looking for very high priorities. Second task, they're going to be looking for high priorities. Third task, they're going to be looking for the normal priorities. Then they're going to be looking for low priority and lowest priority. They won't start on a lower tier task until any tasks that match the criterias of a higher priority are done. And just to be able to figure out what these tasks are, you can come up here, quickly look up here. So if you have a dupe, like in here, the redder the skill, the higher their skill is, so the better they're at it. Gray is 0 points, white's 1, and as you go up, these colors will get darker. So for research, say you want one specific dupe that's got a high research, you want him to focus on your research. Come in, set on that dupe a higher research priority. That means this dupe is going to come through and he is going to focus on any research before anything else. Provided he has the skills available. Because right there, that red hat means nobody has the skills to be able to pull this off. As you can see in here, I've got one skill available. I'm saving him for a very specific reason. So I'm going to come in through here and, oh, look at this. He's got advanced researching. So I'm going to put that on him. So that's Gossman. So in here, in my priorities, Gossman's got a skill of 4. I'm going to set you to do research. You're going to focus on doing your research before really anything else. He's going to come over and he's going to make sure he's got that skill, and then he's going to get to that research that he can do. So that's how the priority system works. Is you've got your global priorities and your other priorities. If you want to temporarily override any global priorities, like say I really need this section done, you can come over here, select top priority, select those items. You're not going to be in a yellow alert status. What yellow alert status means is they are going to ignore any and all other tasks that they need to do, with the exception of their schedule. So they're still going to go rest. They're still going to go eat. They're still going to go to the bathroom. They're still going to go sleep. Other than that, though, every single last dupe is going to come over and they're going to focus on exactly what you have selected until they get it done. Then it's going to go back to the other thing. You have another status called red alert. You will ignore the schedules and basic needs of the dupes as soon as you got that set, and it works on these tasks and only these tasks. Luckily, it automatically shuts off the alert status at that point. So that's how priorities work. One thing to keep in mind, especially for global priorities, is if everything's a priority 9, nothing's a priority 9. Try to leave everything at the default priority 5 unless you have specific things that need to be done. Mostly making sure food gets stored and things get powered. And, of course, make sure your oxygen gets fed. Everything else can be at a lower priority. So that, right there, is your priority system. Well, yeah, you'll every now and then have duplicates get trapped. Try to deal with that as soon as you can, because, yeah, otherwise people will get killed.